Hey, we're less than 3 weeks away now from swearing in, and I think it's about time we can start talking about some details about some things that are going to change. I know the temptation is to change some things to make the organization look different, but don't really affect how the organization runs, change the uniforms or change the way the cars look and all that stuff. I'm not interested in that stuff as much as I am in fixing the things that I think make the organization run a little better. I'm not interested in just tinkering around the edges. And so we've been working on a lot of things. I'm not going to talk about all of them, but I do want to talk about one thing because I had a very interesting conversation last week with the head of a new drug enforcement agency task force that's going to change the focus of how we investigate opioid overdose deaths in the parish. I think everybody knows that we have a significant problem in Washington Parish. It wasn't that long ago that out of the 3,144 counties in the United States, we were 14th in the entire country for opioid overdoses per capita. And that's not acceptable in a parish like ours, certainly. To this point, it hasn't been a huge focus for law enforcement, opioid overdose deaths, and I kind of understand the logic. People make bad choices. Everybody's responsible for their own choice, and these are the results. And it's been treated almost like an administrative task for the coroner or for the medical professionals to solve. And while it is true that people are responsible for their own choices, each of us has a network of people that contribute to the choices that we make. And some of these people, at best, just fail to prevent these bad choices, and at worst, they actively contribute to these bad choices. The head of the task force that I spoke with told me that for the first time, the DEA is going to start treating opioid overdoses as homicides. They're not interested in as much enforcing the trafficking laws as they are in bringing federal and state charges against this network of people that contributes to these deaths. And so for the first time, the sheriff's office is going to partner with the DEA to investigate these deaths, to secure crime scenes, and allow the DEA to bring their resources to bear to investigate these crimes. It is true that people are responsible for their own choices, but it's also true that it's unacceptable for people to take advantage of and manipulate people in their lowest moments. And after July 1st, that's not going to be acceptable. These people will not get a pass anymore. So I just wanted to mention that as an example of something that we're working on. We're working on a lot of other things. I'll talk about some of those things as we go forward, but we only got 3 weeks to go. Let me know if you got any questions or concerns. Hopefully we'll see everybody at the event on the 27th and at the courthouse steps on the 28th, and we'll see you out there.